Where it says go live. Right here. Hit the blue button.
Oh, that kid. Yeah. He spoke out about that, bro. Did you see the crew squad they went in there to get him to? He said it's all nigger and everything, bro. They're disrespecting him. They're like, you left the state. He's like, what? They could throw anything. What you're gonna do? Like, what was the other one they just risked?
Rolling.
Tate.
Good?
Good.
All right. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving our praise, our honor, our glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and a sincere salutation to all you hopefully let I give my bit, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work that Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And Shalom. Your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh to do what we were created to do, and that's to uplift the name of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shah, as we have been created to do. Last day of the year, man. So we're gonna do once again what we're made to do. Y'all good to go? It's good to walk through. You see, and that is what. Hey, that's the prophesy, man. You see, and we're hoping for 2023 to be a big year of prophecy. You see, of the Most High bringing every more things that He said to pass. You see, that's what we're hoping for, man. You see, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? All this things right here. That doesn't make sense.
That shows you that these people are retarded.
That doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
That's elementary knowledge.
All that time you use to walk around, you can just walk past and being good. So we're ready for the Most High to bring heavy prophecy into this earth, man, especially in this next year. You see, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah willing, 2023 will be a major year in prophecy, man. You see, where the Most High sends great judgment into the earth, great plagues into the earth, great suffering and pain upon these people, man. That's what we're looking for, because that's what the prophecies call for. You see, we're not looking to be here a whole another year, man. May 2023 be that year, you see, of our Lord's return. You see, so we're going to get right into prophecy, man. Start at 1.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak now in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh.
And this is what we do as the men of the Lord, man. We're not out here speaking our own words, giving you our own vain opinion. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Our opinion doesn't matter. The opinion of you people, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all we care about is what the Most High says, man. And that's what we speak. Everything that the Most High has written in this book, we bring it out in all truth and sincerity with the proper understanding. You see, that's something that has not been done in the earth for ages, man. All this watered down doctrine that you people are cleaving unto, as if it's life is not, man. You see, the words of life are found written in this book, broken down the proper way by the prophets. That's what we speak out here on the weekly basis, on the daily basis. We go out here, we speak the words of prophecy that the Most High Spirit wants us to speak. You see, and everything that the men of the Lord have been saying is coming to pass. Ain't nothing that the Christians are saying is coming to pass, because they don't deal with prophecy.
Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
What's the paper, man? The book. You see, that's why the Most High had these things written out, because they're faithful and true. He kept a record of His word for His prophets to bring it out in these last days, because they are faithful and true. You see? Y'all good to go?
I'm sorry.
He declared the end in the beginning of the scripture. It says that.
You got it.
Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Talking to who? We don't give a damn about these people, man. We don't care about your opinion. We don't care if you don't believe the words that we're bringing out. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you people are going to be made to look like fools, man. You see? You people are going to be made to look like fools out here in this earth. Because what? You scoff the prophets, you mock the prophets. But everything the prophets will tell you is coming from on high. It's from the Most High.
That's literally what a fool is, a non-believer. You don't believe this truth. Verse 3. For all the unfaithful shall die in their
Talking about
unfaithfulness.
you Israelites. All you Israelites who don't have the faith in Yahweh Shai, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness, man. You're going to die believing in these false idols and these false doctrines that you've been cultivated to believe in. You see? Because at the end of the day, the guys that you believe in are no guys, man. They're idols. They're not true. They're not the creators of the heaven and the earth. The God of the Bible is, man. You see? So you people are going to be put to shame. You Israelites especially are going to be put to shame because of your unbelief, man. You see, unbelief leads to death and destruction for you. You got it, bro.
Verse 5. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And this is what we're hoping to happen in 2023, man. The sword, famine, death, and destruction being brought upon us is to humble you people. To humble that spirit of pride that you have upon you, man. You see, because you people walking in the earth complete arrogance. You see? And a complete spirit of being pompous, man. Thinking that nothing can happen to you. You're living in complete wickedness and thinking that what? No judgment is coming. And this is the same spirit you were in before the flood came. You see? And that came upon you unawares. And the same thing's going to happen when the Most High pours out that spirit of judgment here in this earth in these final days, man. You see? This is what we're hoping to happen here in the next year. And why is the Most High going to bring these type of judgments in the earth? It tells you in the next verse, you got it?
Verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
So that's why the Most High is going to bring the sword, famine, death, and destruction upon this place, because your wickedness, man. The wickedness of the people. A complete rebellion against the Almighty God Yahweh is taking place in the earth. You see? And when the Most High pours out that spirit of vengeance, those spirits of vengeance, you see, ain't gonna be no stopping it, man. Ain't gonna be no going back. You see, a lot of you Israelites are gonna be kind of here with your ass out, man. You see, because you refuse to take heed to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see, you men, you women, and you children. All of you are in the spirit of rebellion, man. And the Most High is about to send the correction in the form of judgment. And it's much needed, man. We're longing for that day. How does that make sense? How does that make sense when this shit is clear? You gonna walk all
Let me grab this precept for
Go
that.
ahead, bro.
It says in 2 Timothy
sense.
chapter 3, verse 13,
It doesn't make
but
sense.
evil men and seducers, that's what modern women are, seducers. It says, shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And it literally means they're insane. This generation, they're literally insane, and that's evidence of their insanity.
Because insanity would mean you're going to do the same wicked shit and expect different outcomes. It ain't going to never be different when you're completely wicked all the time.
And I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping for the Most High to go out complete judgment next year, man. I want to see bodies dropping by the hundreds of thousands, Lord willing. Because that's what needs to happen in the earth, man. A major correction of the human needs to be had, man. You see, the wicked rules need to be taken down. These people need to be corrected. They need to be punished, man. Judgment needs to come upon this place because it's completely out of order. It's completely wicked, man. And if you ain't in that same spirit, may the Most High put you to death too, man.
And you know what? Who's really to blame for all of this?
Esau.
Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man.
Why is the gas about to hit $7 a gallon?
I hope it goes to
You know?
I want the worst for this place, man. I'm sick of this shit. I was just saying that shit on the way up here, man. I'm sick of being on this planet ran by fucking Esau, man. It's a prison for an Israelite male, man. For you to be a man here in Babylon the Great, this is a fucking prison, man. You see? Everybody's trying to dictate and tell you what you can and can't do as a man. These women are trying to rule over you. You see? And trying to have you shackled and chained spiritually.
They don't have no respect for their husbands, you know. And why is that? Because Esau put that in their head, man, that they can be that way. Nothing ain't gonna happen to them.
You can't move freely in the earth. Everything you gotta ask somebody some fucking permission, man. I'm super sick of this shit, man. This is not true life, man. Especially for an Israelite man. We're supposed to have sovereignty in the earth, man. To be able to go and come as we please. And that's something that can't be had here among the Esau bitch ass, man.
And it doesn't matter if you have money or if you know what I'm saying, you're broke.
What happened to
These
Kanye
women,
West?
no matter what,
Andrew Tate.
right. I'll give you a quick example. I was driving people to a ski resort out here in Colorado,
Go ahead, man. How does
Breckenridge.
that make sense? Why would you stop, bro?
And
That's a
You
sidewalk.
wasted 5 more seconds doing all that.
so anyway, you know these women. I'll give you a quick example. I'm driving these people, a married couple. The guy's a doctor, right? And he's like, I could hear his wife bickering in the back seat, and just disrespecting him. But then, like, I'm a stranger just driving them to their ski resort, and she's like totally in order and nice and cordial with me, and I'm just like thinking in my head, this shit has to stop, man. This place is so fucking out of order. You're supposed to, if you're a woman, you're supposed to respect your husband more than a stranger or a man. Like, and you know what I mean? Like it's everywhere. He's a doctor, so I think he's probably pulling in some money. But it shows you it shows you the curses. And he was a Jake.
That's what the 2/3 are doing, though. They're doing that same behavior to Yahweh Shai, which is the groom, the husband to the bride, right? They're rejecting the groom for the devil, the so-called white man, or the other nation.
And this is why, man. This is why correction has to be had in the earth, man. This is why shit needs to go back to how the Most High programmed it to be from the beginning. Back in that natural order, man. You see? But before that can happen, great judgment has to take place. And this is what's coming. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, because wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. The men are out of order. They're thinking they can be women. The women are out of order, thinking they can be men. You see, thinking they're equal to a man, and you're not. You see, a woman is not to lead, a woman is to follow. A man is to lead. You see, all these ordinances that the Most High created from the beginning, Esau has gone and taken them out of order. Look at this shit here. You see? You see this shit? This is why this place needs to be destroyed, man.
Let me read this scripture again.
This is why the Most High needs to fucking destroy this place, man. Because it's in the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah completely, man. This is why this place needs to fucking burn. And if you're not in that spirit, may the Most High judge you in everything you love, man. If you are an Israelite, a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, and you're still in that spirit of God bless America, man, and may death come upon you and your household, man. All this confusion and shit going on, you niggas have no problem with it. You love to live amongst wickedness, man. And that's why when the Most High pours out this fucking judgment, we're not gonna shed one tear for you niggas, man. Never. We won't cry for you niggas, man. We're gonna rejoice over the death of 2/3 of these so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Fuck, man.
Yeah, man, like that shit, that abomination that just walked by, that kind of stuff is supposed to vex you, man, like piss you off. You ain't supposed to look at that and just embrace it and shit. You know what I mean? And accept it.
I ain't dressed like a fucking bitch with a whole goddamn 5 o'clock shadow, man.
Oh, and that, bro, they're showing some of these dudes are getting good at it where you can't even tell no more. You can't even tell with that,
that's a sidewalk.
with that witchcraft that they have now, the makeup, the form-shaping clothing and shit. They can take a man and make him look like a fucking,
Oh, I saw they even
what
have,
they call a dime piece.
they even have makeup for men.
And you motherfuckers just walk around in the earth in that fucking la-di-da spirit, man. Not giving you niggas is stupid, man.
It says in verse 13 of 2 Timothy 3, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Because we've learned the truth, man. We've learned the ways of righteousness, and that's what we're going to continue with. And because we walk in the spirit, there's always friction between us and the world, man. Because we're not of this world. We're not for this madness that's allowed to go on here, man. Our spirits are crying out daily for the Lord to come and judge this fucking place. And all you niggas walk around the earth thinking, man, you're not fucking men. You're not standing up for nothing, man. All you do is chase these used up bitches around the earth day and night, man. That's all you got in your fucking mind. Simping ass niggas, man. Simping ass niggas. You niggas are weak.
Living for the weekend.
You niggas are females, man. Niggas ain't crying out for righteousness to come. You niggas love living in wickedness. And may the Most High destroy you, man. You see? May the Most High bring sorrow and despair upon you, bro. Because you niggas are worthless, man. Sit around all damn day smiling in Esau's face. You see? Not wanting the kingdom to come. You want to continue to be slaves, man. That's all you will ever be in Esau's society. You niggas are not kings, man. And this is why you niggas are useless to our nation. This is why the Most High is going to put 2/3 of you niggas to death, man. He's only going to save a remnant. And this is what we're praying to come here in the next year, man. How does that make sense walking around there? How does that make sense? Tell me how is that logical? Can you explain how is that logical walking around in the snow?
You guys remember
right here?
these low base
It's not
kids,
logical. It's not logical. That's not a high IQ.
and they're running over
That's
us.
what I'm saying. That's not fucking logical. Why would you just walk through here?
And I show you
Niggas
that
are fucking idiots, man.
the blind leading the blind shall both fall.
Go ahead, bro. I'm not in the mood for this. I'm not in the mood for these things.
I have in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that they in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And that's what's coming, man. That's what's coming. Punishment is coming to you people. Because of the pride that you're walking in. Ask yourselves, ask these people, when's the last time they thought about God, man? About what he wants to do in the earth. When the last time they thought about righteousness? About how the natural order of things should be? They haven't. All they're here doing is adopting these new ways of thinking, which are wrong, and trying to uplift and exalt that as if it's the true way to live, man.
Right. Oh, since you said that, the new quote that they're pushing, like even in the kids, like they got this one world education system, and it's called modernized. So back in the ancient world, it would have been called colonized, Romanized. They became Americanized.
I was about to say Americanized.
Now it's called modernized. And what modernized is that including the technology that they're going to implant inside your body. Huh. Well, buddy.
That was it, no.
You have something? Or was this whole-
Let's keep bringing that up. Let's keep bringing that up. Break it down, Kyle.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful words are fulfilled.
I got evidence of that right now. This is what we're actually holding. All right? In this day, we pull it up. It's called the WEF. All right? They just announced. Right here. Here it is. It says the WEF.
He's trying to put makeup over this shit like it's. Man. This is why the Most High
Yeah,
gonna burn
one
this
more
bitch up, man.
2nd Ezra, verse 15 and 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right. And how's it being fulfilled? By them bringing forth this NWO, mandating that device be implanted inside your body for buying and selling. All right? And the WEF just came out talking about the metaverse surveillance. All right? Which I can pull it up right here. I got it. It says that the metaverse surveillance, they're going to speed it up. WEF is going to speed it up. WEF is the World Economic Forum, which the speaker of the World Economic Forum is Satan Claus Schwab. And I didn't say his name correctly so that they didn't, tag us in the video. But this piece of shit is telling you openly on stage that he's going to have everybody implanted, which Elon Musk, he already openly said 2023 that they're going to be putting this device inside the body of citizens, right?
And then you had posted the video where people who had surgery, they were already putting implants in.
A lot of people already that are medical, when you go in there, a lot of times they're already offering you a device to implant inside your body to track you because of medical causes. But right here it says, on the Zero Hedge, WEF, to accelerate, push for metaverse surveillance. And how is the surveillance going to be done? It says, today it can be defined as a vision of what many in the computer industry believe is the next iteration of the internet, a single, shared, immersive, persistent 3D virtual space where humans experience life in ways they could not in the physical world. And what's going to attach you to this? That device that is spoken about in Revelation 13, 16.
I got you. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right, which they're making this device mandatory. Which back in the ancient world, you gotta remember, they done this with brandy. The Greeks, they'd make you walk around naked so they could check your rod to see if you were circumcised. See? And then they developed the barcode system, which in the barcode system you have 666, and that's what the MOTB is, having a barcode put upon you.
Even the patent number
How does that make sense?
ends with that
Why would you
60606.
Bro,
Just gotta look it up.
Hold on.
not even 1 second.
Did you have a
Look
second?
at that. One. You're out. Look at that. Out of frame. Good.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 33.
Colorado got to have the dumbest
And when
natives,
this
dumbest
cometh to
people ever
pass,
on earth.
lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Right? And they'll know that a prophet was among you. Because it's going to come to pass what we've been telling you through the Holy Spirit, right? That they're going to make this thing mandatory. And here we are. They're reporting that let me read on with this.
Man, hold up. And the thing is, all this shit that you other camps are talking about, that the mark of the beast is not coming forth.
No.
The only thing that we see happening is a digital society being rolled out, CBDCs everywhere. They're transitioning from having a physical currency to a digital currency. You other camps talking about this is a fucking embargo, it's sin, it's white women. We don't see those things being pushed forth for you to buy and sell, man. But we do see a system being rolled out where the CBDC is going to be made the main currency. And you have world leaders talking about how they're about to get rid of the physical fiat currency, man. How do you think these CBDCs are going to be used? They're going to put these things upon your fucking chip.
Just like Yahweh Shai is going to come like a thief in the night to these heathen and these two-thirds. Esau is going to kill that fiat money in a moment. They're going to wake up and that dollar ain't going to be nothing.
Right.
It's going to be in a
Exactly.
moment.
They're not doing this at the end of 2023. They're telling you they're speeding it up. When they said, what was the bring out that they were going to bring out the CBDC, a pilot test, they said in July. This is telling you they're speeding it up. It says right here, for the World Economic Forum.
Hold up. And why are they speeding it up? Because they know that they had but a short time, Revelation 12 and 12.
Right.
We were just in Walmart last night, and you can see they've got rid of the plastic bags, and they got these fucking these small ass brown bags that you can only get 3 of because what? They're about to start rolling out that rationing system,
Rationing system, right?
You see, and they told you in that video that you're gonna only have a certain amount of digital currency that you're gonna have.
Sidewalk.
Each it's like a glass. You can only have this certain amount. You're gonna be able to only get this certain amount of goods at
And
the
that's
store.
if because I read another article, that's if they want to allow you to.
if
Just
you
like
ain't-
right now, they can refuse you service.
But that goes into what? That fucking credit system like China has is gonna be brought over here to the Americas, man.
Right.
Everything's going to be regulated. Like you think you have freedoms right now, but everything's
Skynet.
going to be regulated. Even when you can drive, even when everything's they call it a 15-minute city.
They tell you the World Economic Forum, they tell you that in the fourth industrial revolution, you will have nothing and be happy, man.
Right, which they're
Oh, my
actually
bad. You
telling
got it.
No, that's a good point. They're telling you that. Because guess what they just came out and said? You're not going to be allowed over 1,000 points. Which is like $1,000.
1,000 CBDCs, and that's why you're going to have certain amount of things you can get from the store. You're not going to be able to go in the stores and have 2 fucking buggies full of things. You're going to be able to get
How
this.
big are the families going to be allowed? What do they do in China? So if you have 5 kids, what's going to happen?
Kill him.
They're gonna
Have
or
to eat
be
one.
given to the army.
You gotta eat one.
They're gonna be sent over there to die in the fire amongst the armies of the world. Yeah, brother, there's no time. It says, for the World Economic Forum, the narrative and ideas shop of the ruling class. You hear that? So the WEF speaks for the ruling class, and they're narrating what's happening in the world, which they rule.
Good. And the thing is, this is all good. You're gonna be in the camera for 1 second. Look at that. One. Gone. Not even 1 second. But the thing is, when you watch that video, it shows you how it has it set up by class. The elite, and they tell you that what's mandatory for you to have that juice. You gotta have at least 2 boosters. But when you go to the fucking elite class of this new world order, they ain't gotta have none of that shit. It's only you peasants. You see, you people under the elite that has to have that damn juice and 2 boosters, man.
Right. Which I worked in a wealthy building where the whole building was like a bomb shelter, and it was a wealthy class of people. I was the maintenance guy in there, and they were trying to mandate the thing back then. It was before all this, and I said no because I didn't get down with it back then. But I said, why don't they take it? They're worried about getting sick, and they said no, they don't do that. You take it. You're the servant to them.
See that?
Oh, and you know what else? This lady I was talking to, she was telling me that because she's like a journalist and she has some type of podcast. I don't remember exactly, but she was doing a story, and basically the story it was a commercial, and that it was a bunch of doctors and nurses, and they were on the commercial promoting the.
Hey, shalom to you, Akim, on the
jump
comment
shot,
board. Y'all
right?
about to mention
And as soon as the cameras cut, the journalist lady was sounding like she was like, yeah, they were promoting it on the commercial, but as soon as the cameras cut off, all those doctors and nurses were like, I ain't taking that shit. Right? Not taking that. You know,
It says
sounds like deceiver.
it says the later applications, which they set up the system, and now the system is in place, and now the later applications is putting this device inside your body. It says, are aligned with their feudalistic ambitions. And let's see what their feudalistic ambitions is. Of pertaining to or characteristic of. What did they say in Revelation 13 when you grab it for me? Revelation 13. Start at verse 11. And then you can read down from there because it tells you what they do is they're setting up an NWO.
Lord have mercy.
All right? Yeah.
Gee,
Revelation 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, so this is that two-party system of America. You have the Republican and the Democrat. And they act like they're here to help you and save the world. All right, but it speaks as a dragon. What is the dragon? He's pushing executive orders. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to push an executive order where everybody in the world has to have this device in your body or you can't be part of society. And you got to remember that they bought guillotines. And it prophesied that whoever doesn't take this device, they're actually going to chop your head off.
And we know that the majority of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're gonna go along with it because you don't stand for shit. You ain't got no morals, man. You niggas ain't got no integrity. Cause just like when this man first came out and said that jab was mandatory, you niggas lined right up, rolled the sleeve up, and got it. Because you wanted to continue your life here in Babylon, man.
Bat an eye, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't consider.
They didn't even fucking say shit. All the research came out on how dangerous this damn jab is, but you niggas love to be a part of this man's society so much, you're gonna go and take the shit, man. You fucking idiots. When you could have easily just said, nah, you could have stood up on your principles and your morals and got another fucking job, man. But you niggas don't stand for nothing, man. You niggas, you Israelites are cowards, man. And that's how we know that you're gonna line up to get this fucking this mark of the beast, man. All you gonna have to do is chop one person's head off, and you niggas gonna get an order because you're cowards, man.
Oh, he'll shut the lights off, shut the water off, shut everything off.
These niggas go one day without eating, they folding, man.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get an alert. Hey, get inside.
Order out of chaos. Order the chaos.
These niggas gonna fold, man. They gonna fold.
You know what it is though too is it shows that the ones that are taking all these devices of Esau, they're not the elect because it tells you that the elect are not ignorant of the devices of the wicked. You know?
Right. That's because we're the watchmen.
Fine.
We're
That's why the Most High
watching
said
for
what? his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Because you niggas love to cleave to Esau and you refuse the Most High. That's why it's going to lead to your death and your destruction, man.
Right.
You niggas going to try to continue your life here in Babylon the Great. And you're gonna and it's going to end, man. Because at the end of the day, this is not our rest. You see, you niggas are so fucking weak and conquered by this man, man. You see, and you can't even fucking see it. Just because this man gives you the liberty to walk up and down these streets so-called freely, you niggas really think you're free.
Right.
You can't even see that you're being oppressed, man. You see, because you in that fucking house nigga spirit, oh, master let me eat. Master give me clothes.
And
Master give me a bitch to fuck
He's
on.
gonna cut all that shit off soon.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. These restaurants and all that shit is gonna end. You gotta remember, there's new laws going in tonight. January 1st, 2023, there's new laws that are going into effect. Society is not gonna be the same in 2023 as it is in 2022.
Shit, it wasn't even after the big P pop.
Yeah,
Everything was different, man.
right.
It wasn't the same since the shit popped off.
Right.
Well, Esau is deceptive because he changes legislation without even informing you. Right?
Bro, society hasn't been the same since the sea, man.
Yeah.
It ain't been the same. When that shit started, 2019?
Yeah.
The summer of 2019, something like that. 2018 was the last like so-called normal year in this place, and after that, it's been different, man. It ain't been the same.
And it's strange. It's real strange. Like when I grew up, you wouldn't dare wear a mask. I was scared to wear the mask. Honestly, they told me to wear a mask. They brought out here. You know, this is a so-called more white state than other states. You know, I knew, hey, they might shoot me going in there with a mask, thinking I'm going to rob them. I had that fear, that anxiety, being in this wicked ass society.
Bro, that's crazy because I don't know when that shit first happened. This way.
All your life, they tell you don't come into the store with the mask.
Bro, I was going to the liquor store. I should say put a mask on. I looked at this. I was like, hell
This is
no.
a setup, bro.
I said hell no. I left, bro. I'm not gonna put a mask
they,
on in the liquor store.
I don't know exactly the history, but they did that in the Greeks and the Romans where they were making people wear masks.
Cover the mouth and all that.
They did that here back in like what was it, the early 1900s?
Yeah, well,
1800s?
It's actually a wicked ritual that the elite performs, Jesuits, you know?
Well, that's how they put it in the book of Matrix, in that movie Matrix. Remember he sealed his face up? Get that 14, huh?
This is Revelation 13, verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right? So he has technology, right? A lot of people are saying that they're sick, right?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, bro.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to
Shut
the
the
beast
fuck up.
which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And that's what the WEF just said. It says right here, the later applications are more aligned with their feudalistic, being coming together, federal, it says ambitions, one new world order. It
That's
says the
what's coming.
WEF
This way.
is the
Straight through.
chief
Straight through.
coalition builder for what amounts to the modern, that's why in the school system they're saying they're modernizing the children.
But they're really indoctrinating them
They're
in wickedness.
indoctrinating them, right?
Yeah.
It says depopulation movement. Depopulation movement. That's how you know these people are fucking insane, bro. They're about to be depopulated by their own fucking government, and they still out here just buying and selling,
Oblivious.
and marrying and giving marriage. It says, over the years, they partnered with big tech, central bankers, governmental and international organizations to facilitate their federalistic vision for the future, which is what? Go ahead, brother. Make that, you can read down to 16.
Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
So that we're in that time, he's giving power to the image, that one world order, he's putting life into it. Why? Because it's coming from above. It's not
don't
Esau.
take no pictures of us.
It's Yahweh
Go
Hashem
ahead. Go through.
Yahushai
Go.
that is bringing this to pass. Because he's done with this place, bro. He's long suffering. He hates the devil that rules the world in wickedness, and he's going to kill everyone that's disobedient. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Guess what? You don't take it, you're not going to be able to buy, you're not going to be able to sell.
And guess what? And when that threat of life comes upon the majority of these people, guess what they're gonna do? Put their fucking hand out to get this damn device.
It'll be like this.
And honestly, bro, this could come out tomorrow. Starting on the 1st. No man knows the day or the hour.
These people,
But this is how it's set up. It's already set up.
Just like in the days of Noah, it's gonna come out of nowhere, man.
Out of nowhere.
these people are so weak and stupid. They're literally going to be fighting each other to get to those devices.
And we talking mainly for our people because we don't give a fuck about the heathen.
Right.
Fuck the heathen.
Right.
Fuck you heathen nations. We talking about the 2/3 of our people. They gonna line up to get this shit because they're weak, man. You see, they don't stand for shit.
Right?
You see?
It says the future, which involves deliberately rolling back human progress, innovation, and flourishing under the guise of saving the planet from a climate emergency. So what they're saying is they're going to take off that disguise of being a lamb with 2 horns, but now they're going to show you the true dragon that they are.
And
Esau's going to show you
but
his horns.
through the guise of fucking climate change to push forth more. Hey, that's Isaiah 10:1. They decree unrighteous decrees, man.
Hey, they just decreed martial law in Buffalo, New York. This is eventually going to become a whole thing, like global world order, man. It says, while various WEF partners have different motives for joining the ruling class alliance, they all have an initiative
You good?
cater to
No, you're
the
fine.
WEF's most prized climate hoax narratives. So what are they going to attack? They're going to attack the prophets. That's the only thing they could do now. They're going to take off that mess, and they're going to show their true devilish ways, and they're going to persecute the saints. Up there on Revelation 13, I think it's verse 5.
I got that one.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
Right, so he's powered by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to accomplish this wickedness that the brother just read in 2nd Ezra, was it 15? Right? So now it's coming to light. They're going to make this thing happen. By the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He's giving that power to the left-hand side as the sword. Go ahead.
And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against power to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
Right, which they're going to persecute us. See? And that's what they're preparing for. That's why you're seeing these people that speak out in the internet being arrested. That's like an omen. If you read what an omen is a
Sign of things to come.
Yeah. They're telling you what's about to happen.
Because if they're going against those guys for just speaking against their narrative, how much more of those who are speaking the words of Yahweh Shah?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Because so that's what's happening. They're attacking so-called free speech. They're attacking you standing up for manhood. They're attacking you for coming against how things are being ran. And who are the ones who are against that, all that? And truth. The men of the Lord.
And what did Oswald say? No. The one that wrote the
Easy.
1984.
I don't want you
He
to
wrote it
fall.
back in like 1920s, but the movie 1984 shows pretty much what the New World Order will be, which will be a boot in your neck. And he says, when truth is become a revolutionary act, that means you're in the time of all deceased. And that's what's happening right now. They're about to deceive you.
Just go. What are you doing, bro? Just go. Walk.
Go ahead, bro. Get that piece.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end you shall speak and not lie.
It's happening. It's coming to pass. You got the pangs, the prophets of sorrow. We're telling you what it is. We're narrating the story. But guess what? You got the sorrows literally happening. What did we just read today? $7 gas
And it's kind of spiritual what they're doing when they come through. They bowing down. They bowing down as they walk through the shit. So that's the spirit. Yeah. The spirit got them bowing down when they walk through this bitch.
Got more of that? Yeah.
Oh, let me get this real quick. I wanted to grab one real quick. Just to land back up what you were saying, right? Revelation 12 and 12 tell us that they're going to do this, and why? Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Hey, you gotta go up one more verse though, bro.
Oh, verse 11? Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death.
And that's how we're gonna come to the victory, is by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We gotta lose the love of this world. You literally gotta harden your heart to this world, because this world is not gonna continue.
And what does that mean too? It means even your life, martyrship. You
Right?
understand?
Right?
Become a martyr for Yahweh Hashem
How
Yahushua.
does that make sense?
You stand
good.
stiffly
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Really, that's what they are. Remember, what did he say right before it happened? First they warn you, then they arrest you,
Then
they kill you. So what was this arrest? It was a warning to them that are speaking out.
It was actually a fucking, some shit these lames do on the internet, just like these YouTubers. It's called swatting. Where they'll call the fucking SWAT team and tell them, oh, there's somebody being held hostage at this location. And as the SWAT team, they have to respond to that shit. So that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but it's all fucking threats. And they're trying to paint a narrative against speaking out about what the elites are doing, because that's what Tater's doing. And who are the main ones? Who are the main ones doing this in truth, man? The men of the Lord. So it's showing you where it's going. This whole thing that's happening is showing you where it's going, man. Any type of rebellion against this system, Esau's gonna come against it, man. Especially us who are calling on the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
And that's why the apostles died in such manner, because they were in a Roman time when the Romans were ruling. The Romans are the Americans today.
Yep.
The British, you know.
Yep.
America is just an
Greeks.
extension of Rome.
Yeah. So that same treatment that they gave our people in the past, that's what they're about to give. But they're going to put it on a whole nother level, because the Lord is doing it. He's using that so-called white man as a sword against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
2/3 of you so-called Negroes,
Yeah.
Hispanics, Native Americans.
Right.
We're gonna be good.
Right.
We're gonna be taken care of.
Right.
Fuck you, niggas.
It says, that verse 11, it says, as long as we keep pushing this truth, we're going to be all right, man.
Yep. Because at the end of the day,
And even if we do get killed by Esau,
It's gain.
we still win.
Yeah,
Hey,
God
guys.
is gain.
we got an automatic crown if we die in the faith. But the thing is, because you have to understand, you have to put it in the balance, man. So what's going to happen is the whole world is going to be thrown into a complete state of chaos. Judgment is going to be pouring out all throughout the earth.
Second Ezra
You see?
15.
Y'all good to go.
Brother, focus. Let's go.
But yeah, so you have to put it in the balance. Sheesh, bro. You have to
I
put
don't
it in the
want no
balance. God damn. You have to
I
put
got to
it.
survive Jacob's trouble.
You gotta put it in the balance, man. So we're all gonna feel this heat that's gonna come from the Lord. But the thing is, the 1/3, the elect of Israel, we're gonna go through this to be made pure in His fire, man. We're gonna go through this furnace of affliction. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna see it. But we're going through it to be made better. You 2/3 are going through it to be destroyed and judged. That doesn't make sense. Can you just that really doesn't make sense.
Rather slip and fall.
So they bust their ass. It's on them. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't make sense.
This is
Just walk
Habakkuk
through.
2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Right, it's not going to wait. They're speeding it up. Esau said, we're speeding it up. Paul, you got the Revelation 13:6?
And Con, what I just read the vision. He's about to read the vision that John the Revelator had. He saw people. John the Revelator saw people lining up at the stations, ready to get that grain of rice in their hand.
Get that part, no?
The charagma.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 6. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against power to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
And that's why they're going to attack the prophets. What are we teaching? His name. Yahweh, Bahasham, in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai. Rokah Kodash, through the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
And it's a spiritual war too, because that's why they pull down our videos on YouTube, and they cut our videos.
Right? And what they're going to do is they're going to come in like a flood. Just like Yahweh Shai got arrested, they're going to arrest the prophets in such a manner. You'll call, jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16.
Yeah.
Con.
16, 7.
Con.
Isaiah
Let me
59.
read this last.
Let him finish that.
Okay, Con. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
And what's he do? No resources unless you obey. Guess what? Everybody's going to bow the knee. Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
There you go. We already got that. Go ahead.
This is going to tie in beautifully with what the brother just read. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4 and 5. I'm going to read. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Right, which Wisdom of Solomon 2, he says the ungodly, they're not upright. They're wicked in their mindset.
Yeah, they're devices. Literally, that word device, it means like it goes back to like devil. You know what I'm saying? Device,
deceive,
devil. It's the same. And then let me keep reading this. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So the just are going to recognize, because we brought it up earlier, the righteous are not ignorant to the devices of Satan, right? That's why when you go and you take these devices, you're right away, you're declaring that you're a two-third or you're heathen.
The word device, as a noun, it says intent, desire, an expressed intent or desire, a plan or design, literally composition.
So we know exactly what this devil is doing, man.
Right?
See, the elect is not deceived by Esau, man. It's you fools out here who are cleaving unto this man's society as if it's yours, man. You are deceived because you really think that you're a part of this. You're not a part of this, man. He doesn't give a fuck about you. You see?
And it says, and all those are to do the job of dividing. And that's what that thing's going to do. That device is going to divide
The elect
from the rest.
And it says, but the just shall live by his faith. Why are we going to avoid those devices? Because we believe this truth. We believe this Bible.
Revelation 13:10. Because that you have kept the word of my patience, I shall also keep you from the hour of temptation. Go ahead, brother. Read it, brother.
Book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
And in that word temptation, there when you go into it, the meaning is an experiment. That's what they're running. They're running one big experiment, a plan. And it was all pre-planned on their devices, and they're bringing it to the world, and they're like, this is how it's going to be.
And this is all according to the will of the Lord, man.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, this is the Most High story, and it's playing out just like He said it would. These fucking devils, these Edomites, they're rolling this thing out, and they're gonna get exactly who the Most High wants to get them with it, to get with it, man. Which is 2/3 of you Israelites. Because what you received not the love of the truth. You wanted to continue on and follow the heathen, and you're gonna do that until your death, man. You're gonna follow the heathen right into the lake of fire, man.
And
You see?
the brother was reading part of that verse. It said patience. So because we're not going to take this device, the word patience means suffering, So we're going to have to suffer a little bit. There's going to be days where, hey, we may not eat one day, right? Because we can't just run like the heathen to the place where you can use your device, But we're going to have to suffer.
Oh, it says in Philippians 4.
A little bit.
I was here. What is it? I can read it real quick. Brother, if you could grab 2 Ezra 15 and verse 10.
Let me grab
Did you have
this.
another
Let me
second?
grab this last one because
After that verse, you can-
this is verse 5 in Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And the brother just read that everybody's going to be tried by this device. See? That's how Esau's trying to gather everybody, all nations, because everybody, no matter what fucking country you're in, this agenda is going to be being
It's already in place, really.
Right.
It's just got to be activated.
Enforced.
That's
Yeah.
all it has to do is be activated.
you're going to try and force it everywhere. No
Yeah,
matter
it's
where
already
you're
set
at.
up. They set it up under that, even before that it was set up. But especially in this, this P that happened, this plan that took place.
The big pea pocket.
Yeah, well,
This is the book of Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation,
So-
which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
So what does that entail, man? That entails that the elect is going to be taken care of because the faith that we've been blessed with to believe in the Lord Yahweh Shah. So when this hour of temptation comes, which is what? The mandating of this MOTB, you see, we're going to be taken care of. Because that's what that entails, man. If we're going to be kept from, that means what? We're not going to want for anything, man. So we don't have to even have that fucking urge, like, I got to go take this because I don't know if I'm going to eat. Well, the Lord told you if you got the faith, you're going to eat. Don't it tell you that my servant shall eat,
You're good.
my servant shall drink, my servant shall rejoice for? You know what I'm
so
saying?
how many times have we spoke about something and it come to pass?
All right.
And that's literally how the food's going to happen.
And that's what prophecy is.
Prophecy is to say before it comes.
Don't it tell you in 2 Ezra that when the days of trouble come, we're gonna be shielded by Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shah. We're gonna be rejoicing and have abundance. It's because of what? Yahweh Shah is gonna keep us during the hour of temptation while everybody else is fucking going out here complying with this bullshit. And the thing is, a lot of motherfuckers gonna go and get it, and they still not gonna be able to eat.
Right.
Because
Right.
what? At the end of the day,
Exactly.
food is supplied by the Most High, not by man. Now the Most High set up these institutions or these things where you can go and get a fucking burger from here and there, but at the end of the day, you still eat because the Most High supply it, and that's everybody on the earth.
I seen it, bro. A chick here in America got the device, but instead of putting it between there, they put it right here. She put it right there, and the device wouldn't work, bro. She still had to run to the car and get cash to get because it wouldn't work.
That's why I
Yeah,
tell you.
this device is going to fail them. It's going
Yeah.
to
It's gonna actually make you sick.
sore.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like the see hit.
It's going to be an infection.
Slucky. It's like when they pushed out the jab. What happened? They got it so they wouldn't get sick. This and that. And what happened?
Still got sick.
Sicker.
They got sicker or passed on.
Everybody,
good,
a lot
y'all
of
good,
people
y'all
that
good.
took that jump shot, they are suffering from strokes,
Blood
heart
clots.
attacks. My uncle, bro, one of my uncles, I know he took the shit. I never asked him, but I know he did. And after he took it, well, guess what? He's in a wheelchair now. He can't walk. You know?
And that's what that shit did. Because
Right.
you even see fucking Dion, he lost 2 of his toes.
Yeah.
And then talking about, he called his mama talking about, blood clots is hereditary. No, the fuck it ain't.
Oh.
You got them damn blood clots, so you
I
got that damn
didn't think about
juice.
that.
It's like, your granddad had blood clots. That shit, the blood clots is not some shit you inherit.
And that shows you the power
No,
of the
it's
Lord.
a-
Because what was Dion famous for? High stepping.
A lot of
Fast
people.
as hell.
I sent that
2
video
toes
to all you
lost.
brothers, that scientist, that little Asian scientist, and he was breaking down the radio microwave sicknesses. Bro, most of the sicknesses that people are experiencing is coming from the technology that everybody has in their hands, in their home, that's being, bro,
Transmitted.
diabetes. They were showing that frequency shit that coming out of those antennas, that shit's giving people diabetes. Because it actually pulls the glucose into the blood. You know?
Yeah, you get nauseous.
Yeah,
I remember when they first implanted, or not implanted, but installed those 5G towers, brothers were getting sick being in close vicinity. Like I would wake up where I live and
What?
I would be
And
like
a good thing
nauseous.
for that, though, a good thing for that,
I
is
never
we have
had
this
that.
truth and this knowledge, which you use if you feel that sick and you say you're not getting better, get a stone and look it up and look up what stone absorbs radiation and put it upon you and pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushai take it out of you and put it in that stone. And you know, if the Lord will take care of you, it's not the stone healing you, it's the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Since you say that, it brought into remembrance, like you said, this is wisdom, this is knowledge that it starts out with our elders, right? They've given us, we learn things from our elders. I'll give you a quick example. The elder Tahar was talking, this like 2-3 years ago, he's talking about cayenne pepper. If you're going to feel like you're having a heart attack, you take a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, that shit will reverse it in a moment. I told my mom about that, right? And she really went through that experience, and she did what I had told her, and she called me like back, like in amazement. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I can't believe this. She's like, I thought I was literally having a heart attack. I took that cayenne pepper, and call Allah Yahweh the elders.
And I know
they
we all got
great wisdom, man.
We all got testimonies of that. I know I can, you know, and that's all of me calling upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because we're all going through the same experiences. Did you have another step up? All right, I got this in Philippians 4, verse 11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased, I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed.
And why was Paul saying that? Because Paul was they called the disciples unlearned men, but Paul wasn't in that category. He was a Pharisee. Yeah. He was a Pharisee. He was a master of the law. He was he had a high place in society. And when he started teaching the truth, that's to be abased, because you got to abase yourself. You know, we're humbling ourselves by doing this work.
You know what he did? He worked with his hands. When he was down in his downtime, he was mending sails and tents. That's what he did as a man. Yeah. It says, everywhere and in all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthened me. So we're going to get through Jacob's trouble through Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai strengthening us, which Isaiah 59:11. When they shall come in like a flood, that standard, which we have a standard already. He gave us the power of prophecy.
59:19.
Isaiah 59:19. Yeah. You had something?
So yeah, man. So when it go down, we not gonna be out here fucking running around like chickens with our head cut out, because we know how to have things, we know how to go without. You see, we've been trained up for this, man. That's what we're in a training camp right now, going through these things. So when it really pops off, we're not gonna be out here like the rest of you people, man. You people haven't suffered no fucking loss or went through no type of suffering, man. We go through this on the daily. So when it happens, we're not gonna be moved like you people are gonna be moved. Right. You're not gonna know how to fucking handle these type of experiences that the Most High is gonna throw you into, because you haven't been suffering. You've been living it up there in Babylon and all throughout the earth. So when it goes down and you lose your job, you don't have no food coming in, you don't know when your next meal coming, you don't know who to call on, because you've been calling on to these damn false idols. You're gonna be out here lost, man. You're gonna be sick. But us who've been raised up in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel, we gonna know what to do. Hey, Yahweh Shah, man, in like 3 days, what you got for me? And then something gonna come through. We ain't even gonna have to do that, because what? The Most High know we have need for all these things: clothes, shelter, food. And it's gonna be supplied for us.
And in anything in life, you gotta prepare for it, right? Whatever you're gonna do, preparation is what's gonna make you succeed. You see, this is what we're doing. Every week we come out here, every day, like your brother said, we're doing our videos. This is our preparation, man.
What they say, a wise man can see the future. A prudent man sees the troubles of the future and hides himself.
Word. And the secret place of the Most High. Right. So we can be under the shadow of the Almighty, as it tells you in Psalms, what, 91? Is that 91?
91.
You see? So
you want to grab a Psalms 145.
So when it goes down, man, we gonna know who to call to.
Yeah,
see?
When you know something's coming and it happens, it's easier to deal with than when you don't blindside.
That's what he said. Yahweh Shai said. He said, I told you this so that you be not offended when it happens.
Because he's given us the heads up of what's gonna take place. He says, what? All things that my Father made known unto me, I made it known unto you, because what? You're my friends. I'm gonna let you know, hey, this is what the Father gonna do. It's gonna go down like this. They're gonna come against you like that. They're gonna say all manner of things against you for my name's sake, but don't worry about that. I got you.
Which it says, now you're no longer a servant, but now a son. Because your Father tells you what He's going to do.
So we got the 100% truth, man. We know everything that's about to happen. So when it comes, it ain't gonna catch us off guard. When it comes upon those who don't know, then that's when it's really gonna hurt.
That's when it says they're going to look from one coast to the other, trying to find the men that taught the truth.
Yup, that's
But we're
famine of the
not
word.
gonna be found.
Yup.
Famine of the word.
Famine of the word. And it says in that verse, I was teaching on the sit down, bro. It says, not of food, of water. So this is going to happen before like a heavy famine actually hit. You're still going to be able to go to the store, but they're going to stop us from being out here. It's going to become a crime.
Because at the end of the day, what did Yahweh tell us to labor for? Don't labor for that bread that perishes. Labor for that bread that leads to what? Everlasting life. Because at the end of the day, when everything is going down, just like we said it is through the Holy Spirit, you ain't gonna have no fucking clue. Hey, you see, you're not gonna have a fucking clue about what's going on, man.
Right.
You see? Because you spent all your fucking time in that carnal ass spirit. Now it's time for you to try to get spiritual. It ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. You'll be,
Especially like these women, bro, that are waiting for the last minute, bro. You're gonna get ran over.
and you see, you've been noticing over the last couple of weeks, the spirit has been heavy on the men of the Lord to fucking admonish you fucking women, man. You see, because a great time of judgment is coming.
And
You
these
see?
women are at their peak right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
They're at their ultimate all-time high.
All pride, bro. The pride is fucking through the roof.
And if you want to see what's coming to women, watch that movie Bad Batch. Your women are about to become barbecue, man. They were eating them.
Literally.
Literally.
Barbecue on the spit.
Yeah. I think it's Netflix or Paramount. You know that?
Here's the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
Who has the knowledge of that, man? Only the elect do. When the trouble comes for everybody else outside of the elect, they're gonna be calling on who? Jesus Christ, Buddha, whoever they fucking worship. Santa Maria, the sweet mother, the sweet Mary mother, Jesus, whatever the queen they worship.
Right.
They're gonna be calling on all that, and ain't nothing gonna happen. It's just gonna get worse because at the end of the day, the only one who can keep you from this trouble is who? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You Israelites, 2/3 of you so-called black, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're gonna find out the hard way, man.
And it
And our,
says
our
you're
people
gonna
have a
glorify
zeal,
him.
but it's not according to knowledge. So they got all that bullshit in their front yards and shit, in their restaurants and pictures. They got the fucking.
Well, that's what I
glass
say.
subject.
That's why it says there at the end, it says, and we will glorify him. He's going to save them that are in his name.
Yeah.
There is no condemnation that are in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, which is to prophesy by the power of Yahweh. Because he said, you got to believe that Yahweh raised him from the dead.
If you don't, you're dead yourself,
And
man.
then you got to honor the Son. It says, if you do not honor the Son, you honor not the Father. See, you got men that are completely cutting Yahweh Shai out of the picture.
When all this belongs to him, how you gonna cut? And that goes into that parable. You see, Most High sent his son, and those who was working in the garden, they killed his son and cast him out, man.
Right. Right. And everyone he sent before him.
Yep.
He was that
Now
rock.
the owner's gonna come down. He's gonna put them all to death.
He was
Murder.
that rock of offense.
He said, what shall a king do to those men who fucking killed his son? He's like, you gonna utterly destroy him, and that's what's about to happen. Man.
Yeah.
All right. You call get that.
Okay, that was
Psalms 145.
verse 1.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Psalms chapter 145, verse 1. David, Psalm of praise. I will extol thee, my power, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever.
And extol means exceedingly glad service to him. Like when you do this work, you're exceedingly glad to do it. You're glad to be around the brothers. You're glad to be able to be useful to Yahweh Shimi Shai.
Alright, sometimes you gotta work up to that.
Because that word in Ezekiel 9 verse 4, when you go into the law, right, the part that makes you exempt, the desire of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, just like King David had the heart for the Lord, so you're supposed to have that heart, that desire.
Right.
The 2/3, they don't got it. See, the only reason you would be excited to come to camp, come do this work, excited to, have another day to serve the Lord is that Holy Spirit be upon you.
We were just talking about that last night, bro. Like you got to understand, man. When you put it in perspective, you got to understand that you were a concept in the Most High's mind when he started coming up with this whole thing that we know as existence, man.
Yeah.
And when he thought of you, he thought to make your spirit an Israelite. Because the Most High could have made you a fucking heathen, bro. The Most High could have made us Edomites.
Yeah.
And not give a damn about it. We were talking about that last night, but when you really put it in perspective, bro, we are blessed, man.
Is that,
Oh, and then even more exclusive, being the elect.
Exactly,
Being even more
exactly.
narrowed down.
When the Most High, when he was coming up with the idea of whose spirit was going to be who, he said, I want that spirit to have faith. You're going to believe in my son, Yahweh Shai, and I'm going to save him. He's going to be one of them guys.
Jeremiah 1
hey,
and 5.
it said it behooved Yahushua. That's why he's the author and finisher of our faith.
So, bro, we are in a blessed position as Israelites, and you got these guys, these people who deny this. Like, you really don't understand, man. You on a low level of thinking, man. If you out here trying to clown us for doing what we're doing for the Lord, you really don't understand what this is all about.
See, and that's the thing. People have knowledge, right? People have an informed wisdom through experience and knowledge, but what they lack is understanding why. They don't understand why a baby could die in such a horrible way.
Because they think like mortals, man.
Right.
The Most High has elevated us to thinking like gods, man.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because of this verse I'm about to read right here real quick. It goes into what the brother's talking about. Jeremiah 1 and 5.
No, keep going, man. By the time y'all do all that, y'all could be for the camera.
You guys paid for it. Well, this is Jeremiah 1 and 5.
Use your brains,
Before I
man.
formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So
he
he
had
formed you with a purpose.
And we had nothing to do. Like, bro, you understand? When we say we hit the fucking lottery, bro, and it wasn't even, bro, the Most High made us this,
You didn't
man.
even play.
We were
the
in
Lord
play,
put
yeah,
you.
exactly.
And
It's like somebody put a number in for you. You didn't even know.
And we had no say so in the
It's a
fucking
weird
matter, bro.
number, bro.
We were just born to be this.
And we could all testify in
Woo!
when we were kids.
Come on, bro.
We brought, even being young kids, we already had that mindset. Like we wanted to know the truth.
I remember when I was like, I'm gonna have this big, I'm gonna have a big old house. I'm gonna have all this yard. I'm talking about like I'm saying all these things, but now I understand now. It's talking about the kingdom, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm spiritual long before sovereignty, man.
What did it say? He girded us even though we did not know it.
Bro,
He surnamed us.
When you
even
had-
though
He
we
just
did not
basically
know it.
just like molded us, formed us, and then just brought us up and like just really just
for this purpose.
he directed our
For
steps.
it had no say so,
You know what I'm
like, bro. Because like people think they really had control, bro. You got no control over
Yeah,
nothing.
no control.
Everything that you are is because the Most High made you. That your whole path, your whole trajectory through life is all programmed and planned out by the Almighty, man.
And that's why you gotta praise Him when you understand that.
Your shit
Hey,
is
when
on
the Lord-
autopilot, bro.
Bro, the Lord didn't put you blind, bro. He didn't put you
Ooh.
deaf.
That's
He didn't
why
put you
Revelation
lame.
2:9
Hey,
thou
bro.
art rich.
So how could you speak bad against the Lord?
Come on,
bro?
man.
When He made you with every opportunity, the best nation that could exist.
Yo, I'm talking about your whole entire existence. I'm talking about every reincarnation has been planned out from the beginning. Your steps have been ordered by the Lord from
That's
the
love,
jump.
actually, bro.
Before
That's
we
actually
even
love.
knew anything.
If you have a wife, bro, you prepare everything for her, right? Not you taking care of her, but you have servants that do.
Laid her shit
That's
out.
love, bro. That's love for her, right? You got all these servants tending to her.
And like the brother Shabbat said, for us to be here prophesying the prophets of the Lord to do this and to possibly be those co-heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom, meaning what? The existence, everything has been created for us to come
And
into,
you got
man.
angels, bro. Jacob's ladder coming, angels coming and going, bro.
Watching over us, protecting
Ministering
us,
to us.
keeping our minds in the right
Yeah.
fucking,
Taking care of us.
keeping our minds good. Cause we go through some shit here in Babylon, bro. And the
Take care
angels,
of our
the most I said of the
loved
angels,
ones.
our own personal fucking protectors, bro.
Right.
To keep us in the way, like, bro, the most I got us, man, he got us set up, man.
Right.
He got us set up, man.
And even Michael, bro. Michael the archangel is literally the guardian of the kingdom of heaven.
Whoa, boy.
He's gonna rise when it gets too hot for us.
And stand on our behalf, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta understand,
Don't
bro.
touch them.
Bro,
You know, we're gonna be like, Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
bro. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, bro.
Because when you understand the ancient world, the way it used to work, if someone rose, that was an order. See, if the king was to go somewhere, guess what? He's going to stand up. They already knew. They were already trained. All right, he's going to do something. See, and that's why it says when Michael rises for Israel, bro, so he's going to make something happen. It says the Lord does not lift up the sword in vain. You know, he's going to whet that sword in heaven.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:27. It's talking about wisdom, right? It says, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets.
See, and we were born again. That's what born again is. Renewed. You got renewed. All right? That's what the people don't understand. This ain't a new book. It's been here. It's just being renewed. Refreshed.
Remembered.
Because of what? It was given to us from the beginning.
Right.
Bro, we was created with this in us, bro, and we just had to have it
Our
drawn
spirit,
out.
bro. It's our spirit. And like, that's why he knew us before the womb, because why? Because of regeneration, reincarnation. Every time we were on this earth, we were a fucking prophet, bro.
Because the thing is, we're the only spirits Most High gave wisdom to in the beginning, and every time we came, like, bro, and now here in this last time, he drew it out because it was always there, man. We just needed that spirit to come and activate it, bro.
That's why we come into remembrance of all things, because we're just remembering what we already knew.
Hey, how many times did King David actually sacrifice for Yahweh Shai, bro? Peter came as King Mashah. He did the sacrifice for Yahweh Shai multiple times.
And that's what the men do. That's what we are.
Yeah.
We are those, just like Yahweh Shai was that ultimate lamb. We are those. We are the same, like, burnt offerings. You see, for the glorification of Yahweh Shai.
Josephus, Flavius Josephus, the writing, the collections of the
Man.
Jews.
Man.
It talks about how Isaac, which was Yahweh Shai, when it came to him about him being sacrificed, he was a man already. He was a righteous man. And he said that when it came for him to be sacrificed, which Abraham hid from everybody so no one knew, because they tried to stop him, and he told his son, hey, the Lord told me to sacrifice you. They said Isaac jumped on the
He was ready.
Yeah, he said
It was in his spirit.
how great of a bro.
Who was it? Who was it though?
Yahweh Shai.
Come
right?
on.
And you know what he said?
was built for it, bro.
Abraham said this was the best death for you because guess what? You're gonna pray. You're gonna die under the prayer of your father's hands. I'm gonna be praying over you. You're not gonna die
And
because
the Lord
you're sick.
has mercy.
You're not gonna die because you get old, but because the Lord has commanded for you to be sacrificed.
But being that sacrifice was always in Yahweh Shai's spirit
Always.
from the beginning. He was
Just like
always
it was
going to be
in
the.
us.
It was always the Most High
to
plan.
fulfill.
It was always the Most High plan for Yahweh Shai to be the ultimate sacrifice to bring us back, because that's what the Most High wants us at.
Right.
He wants us back tied unto Him, and that's what's happening right now. The remnant of Israel is being brought back to the Most High to preserve the rest of our nation in the earth, man.
Right.
And who put that spirit on Yahweh Shai?
The Most High.
Grab that real quick. Hold on. You call grab a Malachi 3.
Woo! Bro.
Let me know if you got something on that.
No.
Bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Whew, bro.
He lifts up our spirit.
Bro.
I was tired as a motherfucker when I got to so I'm good.
Bro, when you really put it in perspective, all this other shit we go through, that shit just melts away, man.
Yeah.
When you realize, like, because when we finish camp, we don't go back to our bullshit. But every time we get into this word, man, we start to just like meditate and think upon what we've been called into. It makes all that shit go away.
It's about to happen, bro. That's the thing. We ain't talking 20 years. We just read the report. They're about to make it happen 2023.
And it's all for what? It's all for what? It's all for us to come into what the Most High promised to bring us into.
The vision is speaking.
You're fine.
If you
You're
don't
fine.
see that it's speaking, it's because you're dead to this truth.
Because guess what? They haven't received the Spirit to receive the love of the truth, man. It's only been given to those who are initiated from the beginning.
This ain't for everybody.
The
man.
fathers of the nation, man.
This is an exclusive.
That's the elect.
love.
It's
The
a
elect are
possibility
the
that
first.
we are the first fathers of our nation, man.
Right. Which with understanding, brother, that's what literally what he's doing is he's bringing it back to the purest form that he
Basically,
had.
what the Mount Rushmore of Israel. That's the
Really
144,000, bro.
quick, because I was
The
gonna read
forefathers.
this right after what I just
Hold on,
read.
I've been having this for the whole Go ahead, brother.
Right, the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand.
That's why the ones that are chosen to do this work, you're the elect. And them that want to be saved, being the women or not a prophet of Israel, but you have faith, you have to join yourself to the elect. And by what? Coming out here, being a part of this. Not the women, but the men. The women, you have a part of this too, but it's in a different fashion. You're supposed to be servant to a man.
The man has the highest order in our nation, man, because we're the ones who preserve the
We're
nation
the
in
only
our
ones
jewels,
who can
man.
hold 100% truth. Because women, Solomon said that. I have met one man out of thousands, but I never met one woman. And he dealt with 1,000 women.
Because this thing, only an Israelite man can make Israelites. An Israelite woman can't make Israelites.
Right.
You see? Because she go lay down with any other nation, she brings forth the seed of that nation. But we can go lay down with any woman and we can bring forth Israel.
Hey, you know what? You're saying that our children, like if we have a baby with a heathen woman,
Are Israelites.
those
Israelite
kids have the spirit of the Israelite.
So
They don't
the
adopt
man
the
is the
heathen.
only one that can bring
You know what I'm
forth Israelites. Because that's why we hold the highest esteem in our nation, because we are
That's
the
why
ones
only
who
a
preserve
man
the
can give
nation.
a testimony. Testicles.
Yeah.
When you go back to the word testimony, you went back to
They have a
testicles.
set of nuts, man. Come on.
And in fact, you're cursed if you're in the law, if your
not supposed to
balls
be a
get
woman.
damaged, man.
Yeah.
That's why you're supposed to be getting no damn vasectomies as a man.
Yeah.
I mean, all of Esau's medical procedures is wickedness. You know? Is the pap smears, the
Oh yeah, that goes back to Rome. That's why that woman, you know, the woman that was bleeding for 12 years, it said that she went to all these physicians, and what it was is they were inflicting damage on her with their witchcraft. Did you have something?
Yeah, just go through. This is
Woo! Hallelujah, how about
this,
me
is a,
outside?
this verse is a little tiny verse, but it cuts what everybody on planet Earth believes.
Bro, we about to come into something great, bro.
This is Wisdom of
We
Solomon.
ain't talking about finding 20,000 in the purse. You know what I mean?
Everlasting,
We're talking
everything.
about everlasting righteousness.
Everything.
Yeah.
Whatever you name is going to be everlasting, bro.
And it ain't gonna wax, or I should say, wane old, you know?
Yeah, right on.
Bro, we are the highborn of the earth, bro. We're the only royal blood on the earth, really, bro.
People will be
Yasha
like,
Allah,
people be
Israel.
Like, people be like, you ain't better than me.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Yes,
we
I
are.
am. Yes,
Why?
I am.
Not because we're something special.
It's what the
because
Most High
we
made us.
believe
Well,
this
to the
too.
spirit, I was, watching the videos where a lot
Hey.
of people are having visions and dreams. Now, one of the brothers' woman had a dream, and she said that when we came down in the chariot, it was like a whole tribe would just come down, and she said it was Moabites or Ammonites. She knew it was one of those two, and she said some were crying because they were gonna get judged. Some, it was a video of a brother was talking about his dream that his wife had, and he said the wife said when they came down in the chariot, it was like a whole tribe on the chariot, and the chariot. It wasn't like they were in the chariot, but they were like on a platform. Like the chariot was like a big porch, and all the Jake were standing on it, one tribe. And she said, when they came down, it was either Ammon or Moab. And she said some were crying because they were going to get judged. They were afraid to see Israel.
That's in Apocrypha.
Some were rejoicing because they were like,
Some were in shackles.
yeah. She was explaining all that. Yeah, that everybody when they seen us, bro. Some ain't gonna be happy to see us. Some are gonna be like, oh my God, laying down for us to walk over them. So it's gonna be a whole new experience that we're gonna have going into the kingdom of heaven.
Life.
Yeah.
Let me grab this. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
There you go.
So he don't give a fuck about you, man. If you're not believing this truth, if you don't have the faith to believe and receive this truth, the Most High don't give a fuck about you. So what are you
And you gotta remember,
talking about?
wisdom is what? The fear of Yahweh.
Read some more on that, bro.
For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of the stars. Being compared with the light, she is found before it.
But who's wisdom with? Proverbs 1, it says, wisdom crieth out in the chief streets, the concourse. So who's wisdom with? It's really with great millstone. Starting with the apostles, the elders, and the prophets that follow suit. See? Love wisdom, and that's what they're going to realize, that we have the wisdom to survive, and that's what's going to make them deceive. See what I'm saying? You got that?
Malachi chapter 3, verse 1.
15.
This is Malachi chapter 3, starting at verse 15. And now we call the proud happy, yea, they that work wickedness are set up, yea, they that tempt power are even delivered.
Right now, We're in a time where the wicked are rewarded, but things are about to change. That's what's about to happen. This is a wicked society. We're about to go into a righteous society.
It's not a society where justice flourishes, man.
Right.
Righteousness goes forth. Everything is being put back in that natural order, how the Most High intended it from the beginning, man. A society of fucking life, thriving.
Operating by the laws of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua.
The proper ordinances, man. Everything being put back into order. I'm sick of this shit.
The glory that we're going to receive is not comparable to the affliction we're dealing with right now. You know?
Bro, do you
Paul
understand?
says in one day you're
What
going to forget all your lives.
Do you understand
multiple life suffering.
what it means for justice to go?
It was in one day.
Tears will
Do
be
you
wiped
understand
away.
what it means for justice to go forth, man? When somebody does, it's gonna be brought forth in justice when it happens, bro.
And what's it say?
That shit gonna be your
one
power.
day with the Lord is as 1,000 years. It ain't gonna be just.
And
You
the
know,
heathen
quick,
are
you're
still
gonna enjoy it,
the
bro.
heathen are still going to be trying to be wicked in the kingdom. But the thing is we're going to rule with the rod of iron. So we catch these homos walking around, these transgenders.
Not now, but when we get into
No,
the
not now.
kingdom,
Yeah, in the kingdom.
But you gotta make that.
Yeah, make it clear. Yeah. But in the kingdom, hey, we're going to enforce the law.
It says it will be established
To
in
the
the law.
utmost. And it's gonna be beautiful to do because justice doesn't go forth here in this fucking place, man.
Right.
And this is what we long for. You see,
There's no
we
fear
long
here. These people just like the dude that walked by looking like dressed like a woman. Like he's gonna be
And he's probably
scared
a
as
teacher.
a
You
mother
gotta
to try
he's
to do
probably like an
that.
elementary teacher.
a fucking pediatrician.
He'll never try to do
Some
that in
shit.
the kingdom. And if he does, he knows he's gonna be put to death.
Right? And Esau, he's only got 1,000 years in the kingdom in slavery,
And he gone, bro.
and he gone.
Because the
Yeah.
thing is, there is no place for the so-called white race here on this earth, man.
Yeah.
Because they are the fucking scum. They're talking about we're the offscouring. No, you niggas, you fucking Edomites are the worst thing that happened to this earth, man.
They're so bad, bro.
You're the worst thing that happened to
That's
this
why
earth,
even
man.
adversity, knowing that the
All
name
of them.
Satan, bro, Satan means adversity. So even that angel Satan, bro, he's not gonna be that adversity to us, man. You know, where he jumps on your family and you got adversity. You know, jump on your kids, jump on your job. Because we ain't gonna be doing no job, but you know what I mean? You ain't gonna have that adversity that you're dealt with here. You know, there's a spirit of adversity against
Oh, we're gonna be at peace.
at peace, bro. You know? But the heathen are gonna die, and the heathen are gonna be troubled. But
They'll
we're
live
gonna,
longer than they do now.
but under our wisdom, they ain't gonna be living like they are now, where they're
Right.
sleeping on fucking cold concrete,
Everything is gonna be better up under us, man.
shitting on the sidewalks and shit.
How do we know this? Because the ways of the Most High are gonna go forth, and the ways of the Most High are life.
Rejoicing.
Right.
So even the heathen gonna have a better life
They're
experience
gonna be
than
happy,
the
bro.
Israelites.
They're gonna be happy when they
after
realize.
that 1,000 years, bro. After that 1,000
Right?
years,
They're
man,
They'll be like,
they're
"Damn, we
like,
should've-"
this way works. This
Yeah.
is a better
What's it
way.
say?
Listen to you.
Our fathers received lives.
Like we're richer now. We're living better. We're eating better. Our women are more in order.
Our women are
The
eating
way
better.
of the Israelites is the way of life.
Remember
They don't
that
understand
woman?
that shit.
Remember the
They're gonna buy
Palestinian
in,
woman?
you
Remember
know?
that Palestinian
They're
woman?
gonna
She
buy
said,
into it.
she was talking
They
about
shall-
Judah. She said, "You American, you
Wait,
go
wait,
good. The Israelites." Good. And she says, "You guys need to come back and take over because they're in torment under Esau."
So this is Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end.
Keep going.
Verse 12. Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you, and ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart. And I will be found of you, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all nations and from all the places whither I have driven you.
And you gotta remember that's about to happen. As soon as they make this thing happen with this device, they make it mandatory. After that, hey, all bets are off. Nuclear missiles are gonna fly and devour America.
It's gonna be so much
He
chaos.
says, yeah,
and
immediately
division.
after the Great Tribulation. See, these Christians are going to be caught unaware because they're thinking of a 7-year tribulation bullshit, right? False doctrine. This comes in 1 day, 1 hour. They're going to make it mandatory that you have this device in your body. If you don't have it, you're going to not be able to eat. They're going to kill some, right? And the rest of them, we're going to get it in 2nd Ezra 15.
Didn't Trump, when he was in office, he made a statement. He was like, "No, we can fix this thing in 1 hour."
Right,
He made
it's the
yeah.
ID. What he was talking about was an ID with the chip in it, but he was You know, Esau talks in code because they're telling you something that's coming down the line.
They're communicating with each
A
other.
little bit
Right,
more.
the elite. That's what the media is for.
Saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive.
Promised land. Right? We're going to go back to our promised land after the Lord leads it. 2nd Ezra 13 by fire. You got more?
Go ahead.
And we're going to rule the earth in righteousness, man.
Right?
Sovereign king, God kings in the earth, man.
And that's what it is, bro. We're living in a motel right
We're
now.
gonna be famous. Our
We're,
kids
we're
will
waiting
be
for our demolition of our so our
Life.
mansion can get built.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
before, when a rich family takes over a property, they don't just move in like a four-person, the same toilet, you know, the same.
Now, if you're really rich, you get your shit built from the ground up.
Yeah, you tear it out, you buy the property, tear it up, destroy it, and guess what? Build it from the ground up. And that's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna.
Yes,
We're gonna. Is gonna build up our mansion.
after they're here, they're destroyed. You got that? Malachi
Come on.
3.
Malachi 3, verse 16. Then they that feared the Lord Yahweh spake often one to another. and-
So right there, it tells you that you got to be in the camp. Who are you talking to if you're a lone wolf? There's no lone wolf in this truth. You know what I'm saying? It says you have to talk one to another. Who are you talking to? You're talking to the brothers in this truth, in godliness. See, it says that in 2 Peter chapter 3. How shall you be in this last days when everything's going to be dissolved?
What are you reading on?
Hey, you got that?
Malachi 3, verse 16.
That part? Go ahead, brother. Get that part and then continue with that. Oh, Salaki. Go ahead.
Come on. And the Lord Yahweh hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord Yahweh and that thought upon his name.
And that's what's happening right now, bro.
Yep.
The Lord he's taking pleasure in us down here oohing and awing about what he's about to do for us and just meditating on like the beginning of existence and all these things that he's done for us. The Most High is up in heaven like, yeah, my sons get it.
That's why he
You know what I'm
says
saying?
in that, was it Revelation 12:12, where it says he comes out with great wrath? In the beginning it says, rejoice ye that are in the heavens and ye that dwell in them. The Lord's like, man, we're going to get him.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
He's like, yeah, my boy's in the right spirit.
Yeah.
My man in the right
Like
spirit.
even when you have kids here, you're like you're concerned
It's a morning.
about
It's a
your
morning, you
children.
go.
You ain't concerned about the other people's
Oh,
children. You know?
let him get that next verse.
And you got to remember, the Lord is going to, after the Yahweh Shai destroys all the wicked in their kingdom, guess what? Yahweh's going to say, this is my son and who I am.
That's right.
I'm happy you
Can't
killed
fucking wait.
this
I
motherfucker.
can't wait, bro. I'm tired, goddammit. I'm tired.
You're
Go
going to
ahead, bro.
rejoice that Yahweh Shai destroyed America, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Malachi 3, verse 16. Them that feared the Lord Yahweh and that thought upon his name, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. In that day when I wait, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them, as a man spared his own son that serveth him.
See, and the jewel, when you make a jewel, you cut away the waste, the part that's not needed.
Yep, Josh.
Right?
That's what's happening with us. We've been purged of all that fucking that
I mean,
wickedness we learned here in
ain't perfect.
Babylon.
We fuck up still because we're in the flesh.
Yep.
But every day that dross is being,
So
Chip
we're
away.
perfect for this position.
you know,
Yeah.
He's gonna make it up as a he's gonna spare it as a man spared his son. So that's what we are to.
And that's what Jacob's trouble is. It's going to sharpen you. Guess what? It's going to take away the worries of going to work because there ain't going to be no more going to work.
Because we're gonna have to have the complete spirit of faith to move through this time, man.
Right.
The spirit of faith to believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai no matter what.
the two-thirds still
our faith
are
is gonna
God
be
in the kingdom, though.
our faith is gonna be perfected during the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right?
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth power and him that serveth him not.
And I just watched that movie, War of the Worlds. Remember he ran into the basement with that dude? He didn't even know what situation he was getting himself into. Because he had no discernment of what kind of man this was. Right? And then what he had to do? He had to kill that man because he was screaming, losing his mind. And then he wanted to, you know what I mean? People are going to get themselves in all kinds of bad situations in this society when Jacob trouble really kicks off because they have no discernment. That woman in the movie what was it, Bad Batch? Bro, she fucking got her arm and her leg ate off. They ate that shit. And guess what? When she went back to the comforter, guess what? She said, I want to go back to the streets. I was reading the plot of that movie, and they were explaining that's what they were trying to express, is the foolishness of a woman. You just got ate by cannibals. You almost had peace. You could have been this man's wife and soft life, right? A plush
That
soft
word
life.
discernment, another word for discernment is recognize.
Right. She couldn't recognize that it was a better life with that man as her husband. And she thought it was better with the cannibals. And in that movie, they was trying to get across to you that really women, they lack discernment, bro. And men in an effeminate spirit, guess what? They lack discernment. They're looking at, oh, he's tall, he's handsome,
Oh, you're
he
good.
got
You're
money,
good.
he got muscle. They're not looking at the inward part. See, the inward part is what matters.
Yeah, because all that physical characteristics is temporal,
Right.
right? But the spirit is eternal.
Right? Grab that. Yeah,
Second Peter, chapter 3 and verse 13.
Is that a good point?
In 2 Peter, chapter 3, starting at verse 10. But the day of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are therein, shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
So this is the best place you could be, is amongst the brothers in the truth. That's the only place you could be, man.
Because the longer we're in this truth, the more we realize that everything else is bad and useless.
And you know what it is? We're in your house, like the woman. You ever been with a woman and she wants to be right up in your armpit all the time? That's how we're being snubbed up to Yahushua. And if Yahushua ain't gonna be destroyed, guess what? He ain't gonna let us be destroyed, right? Because we're vessels. It says there's vessels fitted for destruction and vessels of honor. But what are the vessels holding? It said in Malachi 3, it says the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Oh yeah, the elect shall praise his holy name.
Praise his holy name.
Not everybody,
Right.
the elect shall praise.
You got Israelites that are going into 2023 calling on Caesar Borgia, man.
Still.
Oh, and then they try to get deep and they say Yeshua.
Oh, I saw that one too.
And it's like, no, you don't got the name. Your enemy ain't going to give you the true name. You know?
Why would he give you a weapon to use against him? That's what the names of the Lord are. The name of the Most
And that's
High,
why
the name of
you'll never-
Yahweh. Those are weapons against the enemy. Why would they give you that?
And people that use that name, Yeshua, they think they're deep and shit. You know? They think that,
Oh, I know it. Yeah, Yeshua. Hey, come on, it says Yeshua. Pride. It's Yeshua. I know his name.
You say
Yeshua.
Yahweh Shai, they're like, you mean Yeshua?
And then
No,
the
Yahweh
thing
Shai.
is too, if they believe they know the name, why are they still calling on Caesar Borgia Jesus Christ? You know, that means they don't believe that name that has been
Or
given
they're
to them
paid.
by their enemies.
You know, the ones that do know they're paid to not say it, right?
Yep.
Go ahead, let me get that second Ezra 15:10, yeah.
Second Esdras 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Which is America, right? We're still in slavery today, subject to bondage. Subject to payment, which we're in bondage. Which Egypt is an Edomite word. It comes from the Greeks, all right? And it literally means bondage. That you're in slavery. That's why they're going to tell you, you got to take that device. That device is actually, let me see that second. That device is a mark of slavery. This is a new form of slavery.
Digital slavery.
Yeah,
Branding.
This is a new form of slavery.
Yeah.
Which Lamentations 4, it says what? Esau won't be able to take us into the new slavery. We're not going to be taken by this.
Job 5 and 12, he shall not perform his enterprise.
So at the end of the day, we belong to the Lord, man. We don't belong to Esau.
Right?
No.
Esdras 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. That's going into, what is it, Isaiah 53, which says, who shall be revealed the arm? Yahweh is
Tell
the
them to come through there like this.
Which that's why Revelation
Shit makes
chapter
no
1,
sense.
when he's revealed.
I wanted
See, the
to
world
make a
thinks
sign
he's a
that said
so-called
keep
white man.
walking.
Just keep
But
walking.
when he's actually revealed, Revelation,
Like,
the apocalypse
right,
is Greek.
Have Dory on top. Just
They're going to
keep
see that he's a so-called black man, and he's coming as a god on a chariot.
And that's why the
So-called
Lord told you, Yahweh told you, he's going to set up prophets. So that why? So because we're revealing it, we're introducing.
which Esau knows, bro, because Esau knows. Remember Herod, when Yahweh was born the first time as the Messiah, right? He came through Joseph and Mary. Herod knew, because he was watching the wise men, the prophets of that time, that Yahweh was coming through the prophecies. There were prophets speaking of this time, of a Messiah coming. The woman at the well, she said, there's a Messiah that's supposed to be coming, but are you a prophet?
He was, the Christians teach that he was just under the star, right? But what was it? It was a chariot above where Yahweh was born.
And pretty much,
The wise men followed the chariot.
so the heathen know. That's why the elite, saying they come down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. They're literally watching the videos, watching the skies. They know their time is shorter than we know.
Oh, and they got the technology. Their own technology is freaking them out.
Yeah.
You know, because they
They're
catch
summoning
The elite,
demons and shit.
the elite are in tune.
Yeah.
So,
You see?
Yahweh
Remember,
Bashem
bro.
Yahshua, he's going to come likened unto a thief unto 2/3 of Israel.
Right. And all the heathen, the superpowers before, they all had bad dreams, bro. And the prophets are the ones that were there. Joseph, right? You had Moses, you had Aaron, you had in Babylon, you had Daniel, right? And all these heathen had dreams of their kingdom being destroyed, and you had the prophet on the scene to tell them.
And why is that? Because only the men of Israel, the prophets of Israel, can reveal and interpret the visions, the verses. Only Israelite men can do that. No
And only
heathen.
his elect, really.
His elect.
Right, because the 2/3 are as they don't understand. And it says only the elect, like Daniel, he was the elect in that time. You know what I mean? The three holy sons.
And what did he do to explain the vision? What did he do? He prayed to the Most High.
Ask for
He
it.
bought some time, right? He said, I gotta go through. He knew what he was gonna do. And once he prayed, the Most High gave him that the vision and the interpretation.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Right? Which he's going to destroy it by fire, nuclear destruction. One of you brothers could get Matthew 24:28. All right? Yahweh Shai, he's going to gather his elect from the four corners, and then he's going to destroy this land at the same time. In a
Just like,
twinkling
he
of
did,
an eye, bro.
just like he did in ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
The same, those plagues that the Most High brought upon ancient Egypt, they're going to happen here in America on an even greater scale, man.
Yeah.
You see, because the Most High's name is going to be magnified.
And like I pointed out before, you pointed out before, we all have, what was the first plague of ancient Egypt?
The prophets. Moses and Aaron.
Moses and Aaron coming to let you know that the Almighty God, what the Almighty God Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai has to say.
And that's
And
why-
it's going to proceed to come to pass, just like the prophet say.
And it's happening. Did we not say these things were going to happen? By the Spirit, the prophecies are put into our mouth.
Yep.
That shows you how stupid and dumbed down this generation is. Because in the ancient time, the people were like afraid when they saw the prophets.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. I just heard that. I was listening to the audio Bible. They said that you come
come in peace?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, who was that? Samuel?
What was it? Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah would have repented. They said already.
That's what
When they- yeah.
Samuel showed up. He was like, oh
It
shit.
was like, do you come in peace? Because they weren't stupid like these people. They don't look at us and say, oh shit, are you guys cool now? Is
Because they know when the prophets came, because it said what? Jeremiah 28:8. You see, the prophets that have been before me of old prophesied of what?
Destruction against
When Jonah,
against
when he went
many
into
countries
Nineveh,
and
bro,
nations.
there was an eclipse,
Right.
and that freaked them out so much.
Signs in the heavens.
That they repented.
All these things are signs, man. Just the other night, you had the planets align,
Right.
You see, at the end of the year, that's a sign of things to come, man.
But are they repenting?
Hell no.
Hell no.
It's gonna get worse.
It's waxing worse.
Yeah, this place is wicked as hell. It's wicked to not even revere or believe in the modern prophets. That's a wicked thing. If you think there's no prophets these days, you're in a wicked mindset.
Which in the Christian church, they don't believe in prophets.
Right.
Right?
Book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Which are Israelites. Psalm 147. If you want to jump to there, brother.
Hey, that's why the brother just read that.
Really?
That's why Daniel was able to
Matthew
interpret
24,
the verse. Because why?
verse 28.
The Most High reveals his secrets to the prophets. Those other magicians or heathen sorcerers, they couldn't reveal the dreams Nebuchadnezzar was having. And that's why we're out here lonely men, but we're lonely, but guess what? We can understand these parables.
Well, it says, I
We
know
can
your
explain them.
tribulations and poverty,
You know?
but thou art rich. You know? Yeah, verse 1 and 2.
Here's the book of Psalms, chapter 147. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. For it is good to sing praises unto our power, for it is pleasant, and praise is comely.
Right? Which means it looks good for us to be out here doing this. This is a manly thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is a masculine thing to be out here.
How beautiful are the feet of those that preach the gospel.
All right. That's why those Isaiah 4:1. I'm gonna say those are the good-looking men of the Lord right
Them
there.
motherfuckers fire.
Everybody else is starving, shaking from eating other people.
That's what we're gonna be in what is this? What is the word for desirable? We're gonna be desirable in that day because of the wisdom and understanding we have.
To give us that stability.
You're right. We are
That's it right
Israel.
there. That's a sign. You
You
know
said
how-
it yourself.
Yeah, you got it.
What's your nationality?
Caribbean, so Ephraim.
Huh?
Oh!
She knows. That's a spirit. They call her like y'all about
Do you know the salvation of a woman?
Salvation of the woman?
Yeah.
Can you explain that for me?
There's a certain way for a man and a woman to be saved, right? A man and a woman. In this society, they tell you they're the same, but biblically, we're not the same.
No, we're not. I don't believe that was
So
the same.
we have a husband, Yahweh,
Yeah, it's the head.
right?
Yeah.
So who's the head of the woman?
The man.
Most High, bro.
So in Isaiah, Anna, can you get that, bro, in the GNT? Isaiah 4:1.
It's always been like that.
Because
It's always the order.
you know we're in the last days, right?
Isaiah
Yes,
4:1 in
So
the
what
Good
should
News
a woman do
translation.
to be
I don't got
saved?
my other phone.
It's always obedience to man.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, the
If
Most
she's
High
not
is
married-
cold, bro. We were just talking about
If she's
it.
not married, then it's her father.
Her father. That's right.
So,
That's right.
Go.
Hey, yeah, you got that?
yeah.
Go on the GMT.
There's an order. I never thought it was. There's the equalness of God's love for us. There's not
Well, it
not
says that.
equalness of I'm gonna say power.
1 Corinthians 7, it says that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say power. I'm gonna say order.
Because we can't have a kingdom without a woman. You have to have a woman to fulfill the prophecy that women of our nation will be saved, which we've been scattered all over the world, so we're not all going to look the same.
Yeah. So Deuteronomy 28.
Right? We're going to have the Spirit, though. But you have the Spirit. You're definitely in Israel. And the Lord brought you here for whatever purpose He has. So get that real
He
quick.
does that every time.
Got it.
I read
So-
a little bit.
This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1 in the Good News translation. Go ahead, on.
Go ahead, Art.
You good?
This is when the time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, "We can feed and clothe ourselves, but please let us say you are our husband, so that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried."
So we're about to go into Jacob's trouble, which they're going to make this device mandatory for buying and selling. They just announced it through the WEF. They're going to try to push it this year in 2023. So the shame that a woman's going to feel is not being married. All right, because 2 Ezra 16, 31 on down, it tells you that the women are pretty much going to be prey out here. Right? Yeah, go ahead and grab that.
Yeah,
2
we already
Ezra
are
16,
So
30.
you in the right spirit.
Right.
Yeah, we already prayed. That's why.
Right here it is.
That's why I believe in marriage.
Right.
I want to be the head. I need a head.
But did you hear in this marriage that is going to happen in these last days? one man is not going to have one wife,
Yeah.
right? Because a man is going to be made precious like fine gold. Because the rest of these men are going to die. The men of the Lord, right? Because this knowledge and wisdom is what's going to keep us alive in these dark times.
You good, sis. You good.
Yeah, and I'm just edifying. That's all. I'm not trying to
No,
point you
no,
out.
I'm
Go ahead,
You don't get that every day.
Hey, what you got up? What do you got? What you got?
2 Ezra 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn, meaning the young women, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husband.
And that's the time we're coming into.
Yep.
These women are going to mourn having no husbands because they've been told they didn't need a man.
And also the plagues are going to kill their husbands. This,
Right.
The pandemic, the
100%
war,
that they don't need a man.
all these different. Yeah, that's going to go away real quick.
A lot of the
And
men
that's
are
why it
going to
says 7 women are in other texts. It says they're going to fight
Yep.
to try to be in that man's life.
Yep.
So some of these men are going to be shipped out to fight in that war of
that war.
Armageddon,
Right.
in the valley of Yahweh
So
Shaphat.
there's going to come a time where men are going to be scarce, right? And we're going to be hid. That's the thing. There's going to be a famine of the word.
Hey, I'm
Amos-
Jewish. Do you believe I don't exist?
No, I believe you exist, but I believe
exist to
you.
be destroyed.
You exist and you fulfill the prophecy of Edom. You're an Edomite. You're an Edomite.
Bitch.
And you
That's
know
good.
you're
You ready for
you're
slavery,
a
boy?
boy. That's right.
You ready for slavery?
That's right.
You know this.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
You know this ain't
You only
your
got a
book.
short time, devil. You only got a short time. You only got a short
Get ready
time.
for slavery.
You only got a short time. Don't you listen to your master, your president? He told you your country's about to be destroyed.
That's why your dad.
Your stores are empty.
Your time is up,
Man,
Esau.
They're through. And see,
Time is up.
wait till Russia nukes
That's why you
America,
got
man.
TikTok.
And you see
clicking
what
on
you don't understand?
TikTok.
Kanye West told you that the small hat, big nose counterfeits, they actually rule the world. Do you know every president of the United States has went back to being wishing he was a Jew? They're not real. These counterfeits, they're fake. They don't fulfill the prophecies. We fulfill the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28.
Here's the difference between me and I'm sorry,
Are you said you're Ephraimite?
and right.
Yeah.
Okay. You're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I'm a Manasseh.
I mean, gone to Athens. I've lived and I've only been here like 12 years.
Yeah.
How did you know you were an Ephraimite? I'm just curious. Huh?
Church. Israel of God.
Oh, yeah. But they don't teach you the whole truth. That's the thing.
I understand where you're
Yeah.
coming from because I already
Yeah.
I'm,
But
I'm just here. Just, I don't do that.
yeah.
It's all good.
Well, that just shows you that we have the truth. Because when the world hates you for telling them the truth,
They did it with Yahweh Shai, right?
did you have something?
They hated the one that called Yahweh Shai. They hated him for
Go back to that second verse 15. You call, grab that Matthew 24.
I was just gonna ask you
28.
where the fringes are. I was just gonna ask you
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
hold
here
on.
or not, but where his fringes at? I was gonna ask him. He's not from here, right?
So we'll go back to the Psalm
Yeah. Where's your
147 real
fringes
quick.
at?
Uh-huh.
I'm covered.
You good?
Yeah.
Book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 2. The
And,
Lord,
and if I could say, if one of you guys could get Root 3, because that'll just show you one more point. Go ahead, brother.
the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, doth build up Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, we're being built up right now. Gathered together unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
so hurt. Did you see that?
Esau walked by.
Esau, I'm like, oh, so.
Jude or Ruth?
Verse 2.
But
Go
he,
to
but
the
he
last
came
two.
on purpose.
Oh, huh?
That was done on purpose.
Oh, I know.
It wasn't like a question. It was just an attack.
Yeah, they
Which
know.
I can have.
Well, that's propaganda, though. What are they pushing on the TV? Anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, which ain't even a real word.
Or even agreement.
Because we're not a hate group, we're a
No,
truth group. We're a truth group.
Let's bring out some truth. Go ahead.
Like,
The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together the outcasts of Israel.
Which that's what's happening right now. Ezekiel 37. Them dry bones, where the flesh is coming upon us. We know who we are. You said you found out who you are. But now there has to be breath into us, which is the Holy Spirit.
I will say this. My father is not Ephraim, so I say I'm Ephraim because I'm Puerto Rican, but my father is not.
What's your father?
Where's your father?
Female.
Simeon?
Well, that's what you want.
Yeah, I know. It's the seed. It's the
Hey,
seed.
you just want to be on the tribe.
Well, hey, I don't care.
Yeah, you just don't. You don't want to be one of them Edomites. I tell you that.
It's the seed. It's not the womb.
And you know what? Like, there's not. I mean, right now in this time, this stuff.
Oh yeah, he's still over there.
You don't have women that have a little bit of, they know something. Well, that's beautiful that you're,
But you know
the spirit
why?
you have right now.
You know why?